Selu asks you, not including your investments, which 5 startups IPOs are you most excited for? Yet startup IPOs that you are excited for.
I think DraftKings is going to be super interesting in the sense that that whole space around sports, to include esports, et cetera, is going to be really big.
Wagering.
Yeah, I think that'll be big, especially if they can crack into like financial betting, right? You start getting into all that kind of stuff. I think will be interesting.
Prop bets, right? Like, what do they call those trading markets? They call them...
I mean, imagine when they start betting on like how long is Jim Cramer's, monologue going to be at the start of, whatever TV show.
Yeah.
Like
who's going to win the president? Yeah. Or who's going to be president of the United States, right? Who will be vice president?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Those prop bets are really interesting.
So I think that space is interesting. Definitely the cannabis space, I think, is still very, very under appreciated by a lot of people. I don't necessarily have an individual company there. A company that I think actually doesn't get enough love in the United States. We're investors, so I'm definitely biased, is Robinhood, or not Robinhood, is Robinhood competitor eToro in Europe. And so for everything I know, eToro is actually a bigger business, but much lower valuation. And so they've just done it in Europe. Robinhood's done it in America. And now they're trying to like switch places, right? Where eToro's trying to come to the US, Robinhood's trying to go international.
So this could be like the Uber, Lyft kind of competition Yeah,
but it's interesting because Uber and Lyft both started in San Francisco and then went through global domination at the same time, right? 2 different strategies, but still same type of rollout.
Sounds like these 2 could merge, and create.
They could merge, and also there's a question of Uber and Lyft. You could put both on your phone and just see who's the cheapest, who has the fastest car to get to you. Yeah. I don't think you do that with a brokerage account.
No, that's a little hard. Yeah. And nor do you need to, right? Binary. I mean, these things are, I think it's an and, not an or, too. Like, you might have Netflix and Disney. If you see value in both of the platforms, they do something slightly different. Unless they're not commoditized and they have the same offering, you might have 2, right? I could see people, as the gamification of finance continues and people have, what is it, Coinbase is the big, app for crypto trading. Yeah, you'd have like Coinbase, Wealthfront, Robinhood, eToro. You might have like 6 or 7 of these apps eventually. And, you might have Bank of America or Morgan Stanley, some old ones that have these janky apps. But, I think that they're going to have these like super refined set and people might just bounce between them.